Night Watcher by Chris Longmuir, narrated by Angela Ness. Part 1. July to September 2008. Chapter 1. Mist shrouded everything except for the Discovery's skeletal masts, pointing long bony fingers into the sky. It was an omen. He had come to the right place. There had been so many places since he left Dundee. He no longer looked like the skinny little lad ejected forcibly from his birthplace and sent to a borstal far away. Secure accommodation. That's what they called it nowadays. As if the name made any difference. They were still the same brutal lockups they had always been. He pulled his collar up and the brim of his hat forward until only his eyes showed, then turned his back on the glass frontage of the station to shuffle to the pedestrian bridge. It was not there. Confused, he stopped and stared. Everything had changed. He did not like change. It unsettled, immobilized him. He turned in a slow circle. The Discovery was behind him, its masts now barely visible. Over to his right, hazy lights from Tayside House's tower building pierced the mist, and in front of him the dual carriageway, but no pedestrian bridge. He sent a silent plea to the voice, asking him what he should do. But the voice had been silent for some time now, demonstrating its disapproval, because he had acted on his own initiative before he left Newcastle. The voice had not told him to end the social worker's life, nor had it instructed him to set fire to her office. But at the time, he had been thinking clearly, and, knowing he had to vanish, it had seemed sensible to leave no clues to where he had gone. A cluster of people waited at the edge of the road, and he followed them across both carriageways when the lights changed. He was in familiar territory now, and his panic subsided as he walked up Union Street towards the familiar city churches at the top. A faint smell of smoke accompanied the grubby piece of paper and the bottle of pills when he pulled them out of his pocket. The directions to the hostel and all the instructions he needed to start the job the social worker had organised for him were written on the paper. Dumping the pills in the gutter because he no longer needed them.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?